Hello everybody, Almost Slickum here, and this is a review on the New Mexico, a tier 6 battleship of the US Navy. Let's get over some specifications. When you start out standardly, you have 48,200 hit points. You have a main battery of 4x3 356mm that has a range of 13.6 kilometers and reload in 33 seconds. Your secondary armament is 14x 127mm, and you also have a couple of anti-aircraft guns that is 4x 176.2mm, but these can be upgraded. You have a top speed of 21 knots and you will get there in 54 seconds. You have a turning circle radius of 540 meters, and if you look at the size of the ship, that is pretty amazing. The rudder shift time is 25.7 seconds, but I must add that I have an upgrade loaded that takes 20% of the rudder shift time, so the rudder shift time standardly is a bigger. Because it's a very big ship, you have an SDR of 14.2 kilometers and you have an ADR of 11.3 kilometers. Okay, so let's upgrade some modules. You have two modules for your hull. The first one adds 5,000 hit points, gives you plus 6 secondary gun turrets, but most importantly gives you a total amount of 20 anti-aircraft mounts. So let's mount it one. So as you can see, we also have a second hull upgrade, and this thing only does take off 2 secondary gun turrets but adds 4 anti-aircraft mounts. So I prefer this hull upgrade because you get more AA coverage, and 9 out of 10 times I don't use the secondary gun turrets in a fight anyway. Also, if you look at the maneuverability, you get a +1. I don't see it in the stats, but somehow you are a little bit maneuverable. So let's mount this one, if it lets me. Now I see what is changing. The rudder shift time is changing. It saves you 10% or almost 10 seconds off of the rudder shift time, so that's why it's more maneuverable. I learned something from my own reviews too. The second upgrade that you can have is the gunfire control system upgrade, and that gives you a 10% extra fire range, making a total of 14.9 kilometers. Okay, so what else do I have on my ship? Of course, I have the main battery modification 1 that takes less damage and less repair time to your guns. Then I have the main battery modification 2 that gives you a 10% main battery loading time, and gives you a 10% main battery aiming speed. This is a little bit of downside. I'm still tinkering around with it. I think I'm gonna replace this one for another one, because the 10% main battery loading time means you add 10% to your loading time, as I can see it. If I logically, it would take off 10% loading time, but it does. The aiming speed, of course, is great when you are trying to turn. I also have the propulsion modification that gives me 20% less chance to critical damage to my engine and 20% less engine repair time. And the last thing I did, I already talked about it, 20% less rudder shift time from one side to the other. So make it more maneuverable. Okay, so let's see it out on the battlefield. So here we are in the battlefield, and currently I'm looking at the Benson. The shells travel pretty fast through the air, but as you can see, I'm shooting one at a time just to get a good distance on them, and of course my reload time is real bad. I got some bombers right now set on fire, and as you can see, those extra anti-aircraft guns really help. Got some bombers again. I'm gonna hit the T, which repairs my ship, and let's try to get someone in my sights. It's always good to take a cruiser with you. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Got hit by 2 torpedoes. I'm flooding. This is absolutely not good. And I'm unable to maneuver. I already used my repair button. So I am definitely gonna hit the island. In this case, it works for me because now I am totally missing the torpedoes. So I'm gonna hit it in reverse. Come on, hit it in reverse. And as you can see, there is the aircraft carrier that has been shooting at me. I got the HE shells loaded. So let's wait until the guns are pointing at him. And hopefully I can set his deck on fire. He's not visible anymore. But I hit something. You see my anti-aircraft? Nope, he's not there anymore. There he is. So let's get some shells on him. If he's damaging me, I will damage him, of course. Got him. And I set him on fire. Hit the repair button because it is available. Shot a couple of airplanes down. And let's pursue this aircraft carrier. Set him on fire again. So that means that for at least an amount of time he cannot get airplanes airborne. Also I hit the T again, and as you can see I am repairing myself. I do have an extra flag on it that gives me an extra 20% of hit points. I don't know. I got extra hit points back, and I also have set the commander to give me extra hit points back. He's almost done for. Fletcher is also attacking him. Oh,
the enemy
really
team
shift
is taking
time.
the lead.
And I think he will be done for. Let's try to get at least 1 or 2 shells on him. And as you can see, it is a pretty okay ship. This should be good. And I set him on fire again. That's always good. And probably he's gonna die from the fire. Come on, you can do it. Yep. I have destroyed him.
Carrier.
1 score for the New Mexico. And although the reload time is pretty long, as you can see, the damage you can inflict on an enemy is very, very high. So let's get this beast turning. I'm gonna slow down a little bit and get back into action. How far are we? Well, almost even. We got rid of that pesky aircraft carrier who attacked me, as you can see, and did almost 2/3 of damage on my New Mexico. So props for the guy who did the aircraft carrier, who was controlling the aircraft carrier. So of course it will take some time to find an enemy. I will pause this video and I will get back to you for the end. And we are back. There is a Cleveland over there.
The enemy is about to win.
That's until now one of my favorite ships. Let's see if we can get some targets on him. Yep, that looks okay. 3300, and he is returning fire. Another great thing. Ooh. He's hitting pretty hard. And I lost sight of him. And now I can only hope that he lost sight of me as well. He is somewhere in C. So he should be somewhere over there. Why can't I see him? Ah, there he is. He's returning fire. Gonna hit my repair button. Oh, I'm out of repair options. Oh, and there's a Miyoko as well. Again, lost sight of him, and he doesn't lose sight of me. Let's see if we can get some. He's slowing down, but he should be somewhere over there. Yep. Blind shot. Hit him again. There is a Colorado. And this is one of the things I really don't like about the game, to be honest. I cannot see them, but they can see me. I'm on fire. Got some shots on the Colorado. That is one bigger ship than me. So probably I am done for. Not quite, I'm still alive. And I got some shots on him. But this is probably my last. Yes, it is. So this is the New Mexico. Pretty good ship. Does a lot of damage. As you can see, has also a good amount of anti-air support. I landed only 23 shells. And oh, you can see the end result. Because we are lost. Got 160,000 credits, 1258 experience points, and 61 free experience points. And I sunk a ship. And an important one, the aircraft carrier by fire. Okay, so this is New Mexico. It's a good ship. Yeah, I think it's a lot better than the New York, although the New York has a quicker reload time. But then again, this one is a little bit better maneuverable, especially with the upgrade. So, I'm Slicking signing off. Hope you find this informative. If you do, please subscribe to my channel, or do you have a question? Ask me on YouTube. See you at the seas, and of course, as always, happy hunting.